But you can come on land. We have Shark today. What do we have? It's the Shark Rocket Pro Plus corded stick vacuum with the precision duster kit. Our sale price is $159.98. If you tried to buy this separately, you would spend over $239. Yes, you would. The easy pay on this is $32. And guess what? The shipping and handling is free. Your item number, V46587. Let's talk about what you're going to get. You're going to get the Rocket Pro Plus. You're going to get the stick vacuum. You're going to get the crevice tool, the upholstery tool, the multi-pet tool, the anti-allergen, excuse me, because there's some dust in here, dust brush, and the precision duster. Let's talk about colors. We have Nordic blue, which is, I think, right here. Is this the Nordic blue that we have right here? This is by me. Thank you, thank you. And then we have rosewood. And then we have the dark night black. And if you go to QVC.com, we have soft moss. I actually like that soft moss. Look at that color. You know who else I like? My friend Elizabeth Watts with 3 S's who's standing by, ready to talk to us about this wonderful item. What's up, Elizabeth?
Hi, TJ. I am so excited about this rocket. Look at me holding it over my shoulder. You know, Shark is all about power in a compact design that we can all use. And, you know, back in the day when we first brought the rocket to everybody, it was the idea of taking something that is as powerful as an upright, but it is in a streamlined, lightweight design. So, you know, imagine, you know what upright vacuums look like, of course. There's a big thing here that's got the, you know, the dust cup and then the motor, and it's all big and huge. Look at what we did. We streamlined it down to just a tube with 1 motor in the brush roll and a second motor here running the suction. So you have a 2-motor system. That's what gives you as much power as an upright, but without all the weight. So this is about 7.5 pounds total. And you know us, we're going to give you a built-in hand vac. So your hand vac is only about 3.5 pounds. So super light, long, powerful cord. You're never going to run out of power or be racing the battery. This one also has a couple great upgrades. Check this out, a removable dust cup. We talked about this before, how convenient it is to have dust cup. You know, this is all you have to take to your trash can. It's got headlights. Check this out. Headlights on your hand vac. Yes, it does. As well as on your floor brush down there. So lots of light so we can see all the dirt all around the house. And as I mentioned, super light. This gets under all your furniture.
I love that. And listen, it's so, you kept saying it's light. I just happened to pick it up. I was waiting to like brace myself to do that. Do you see this? This might as well be a pencil or an aerosol spray. It's so light. Okay, I'm talking too much. Okay, go back. So let's get into some features. What should we do next?
Let's do some demonstrations and I'll talk about the features as we go, okay? So great, as I mentioned, design. So let's go. This has also a 2-speed motor. So right at my thumb, I have a low speed and a high speed. So you're going to put it on low speed for your floors. Now, you know I have 2 cats. So this is actually my little Bengali cat here. So notice how it drew that in before I even got to it, right? And I think we can really see it at the cereal. See how that suction is pulling everything in long before we get to it.
Yeah.
That's that Shark suction. Now notice my brush roll is rotating. That's because anytime there's like something that's difficult on your floor that might kind of stick, that's going to get any of that off. Like, check out this big pile of coffee, TJ.
What?
Okay, wait a minute. Is there anything scattered behind? Nope.
You know I want to put my finger down there and test it, and there is not.
I know you do. Now look, even this big old pile of oatmeal, look at that. It just obliterated it and sucked it all inside. Also rice. So that's a crumblier material. I mean, this is such a classic. I do want to show you the brush roll. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
This has a little bumper at the back. See this little brush, soft brush? That keeps all that stuff from shooting out the back, which is really super nice and important here. Also, you might notice here there's some little screw holes. You can actually take this whole thing off. If ever you need to clean off your brush roll, this whole thing comes off and you can get to that really easily. So just a little, you know, a couple little extras that we add because it is a Shark rocket. And then if I keep cleaning on my hard floors, let's see what else do I have here. I've got some dirt. So maybe somebody spilled a plant or, oh, TJ, you got to think about the Christmas tree, right?
Oh, yeah, needles.
It's coming. It's coming. And then kitty litter. This is the bane of my existence. You know what? This is another really great example. Look at how there's nothing left back there, right? It's not scattering it. And then, of course, we've got leaves, we've got grass, all the stuff that we drag in. Okay, now that was all on low speed, TJ. So if I want to go to my carpet, all I have to do is dial it up to high speed. And we're going to have you show those dials in just a second, if you wouldn't mind. But I want to show you some different stuff on carpet. Look at how large your particles. Look at that. All that cereal picked right up. I don't know if you're going to spill lentils on your carpet, but I thought that would be a good example of something that was kind of scattery, right? And then, of course, cereal. So all of these things that we pick up every day in our homes. By the way, check out this design. Look at how flat this goes. Think about getting under the beds. Think about getting under the couch, right? And then, of course, all the pet owners that we have out there, I want you to know with that 2-motor system, you have one motor that runs the brush roll. So that's getting all that, look at that, all that pet hair gone. And a second motor runs suction. So you're never going to have to worry about that running out of suction or losing, power because it gets full, because we've got that no loss of suction technology.
It's so amazing. And listen, when I looked at that rug, it looked so clean. It made me want to lay down, because whenever I see those lines in the rug, I always think of clean and home and, oh, mommy just cleaned up. Now I'm going to watch TV, or I'm going to have a snack and make her do it all over again. But it's really amazing, especially when you can see the lines of demarcation where it's cleaning this and it isn't scattering all the stuff that you have. It's literally saying, nope, you're coming too, you're coming too, and you're coming too. I know you got a breakfast burrito inside that vacuum now with coffee and beans and cereal and everything else.
Oh, yeah. I've got it all. And TJ, could you show the controls, since you have the ability to, we have that great lighting there and everything.
Sure.
Because I want everyone to see how easy it is. This isn't a puzzle, you don't have to worry about, what setting do I put it on? 2 settings right there where TJ's thumb is. One is low for hard floors and one is high for carpet. That's it.
And if I did that,
there you go.
That's it.
That's it. Yep. That's easy. So it's not a trigger you have to hold. That I love that as well.
Yeah.
And there's those fingertip controls. And I love the handbag, TJ, because it's less than 3.5 pounds, so it's easy to take out to the car, easy to empty, swivel steering as we showed you. I'm going to show you that foot pedal when we talk about tools, because that makes it so easy. And of course the headlights. That's just really important, to have the headlights and then the powerful brush roll.
I love that. Listen, when you talk about Shark, you take so much care in everything that you're doing with all the features. And I want to say again, if you're just joining us, Shark has been the #1 vacuum brand in the country, not for 1 year, not for 2, not even for 3, but for the past 4 years. That doesn't happen by accident. It's because of all the features and the attention to detail that they focus on when they're bringing us these options, especially when you talk about, like Elizabeth was saying, how low you can go when you want to get underneath. It's not a limbo contest, but look, you can go and clean up under everything that you need to do. Like over here, you can get super low.
There you go.
Look at that. Why do I have my arms swinging out? It's amazing. Oh, look, there's cars from the last show. What's Mary Beth Rowe doing? And it's super easy.
Yeah. Yeah, now it does come with tools.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to walk over to those tools. Okay.
Yeah, because we give you lots of tools with this, because we know you're going to use it as a hand vac. But here's the other easy way you can use it. You can step on that little foot pedal down here at the bottom, and voila, it becomes a long, reachy tool. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yes, voila! I just did it, and I also lost my eye.
Oh, yes. It's like magic. It's like magic. So with this extension, look, I'm standing up. I can walk right over here. I can take care of the baseboards. Any little mess that I see, like a kitty, food here on the floor, or slider tracks, or even, I'm going to drive my camera person crazy. I'm going to go up high. You can go way up high and take care of everything from the cobwebs, to, as I always say, oh, look at this, TJ. Can you see the light on the ceiling?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That is that light. That's so special. That's coming right here. I'll show you up close. It's coming off the handbag. So now we can really see all the dirt everywhere we go around our home, and that's all with a 3-pound handbag. So it's super easy.
It is super easy. Listen, I had to copy all of your steps and see how easily you can reach those high areas. So listen, now there's not an excuse to say, I can't reach above the certain shelf or all those different things, especially when you talk about these tools. And I also want to say there's not an excuse to let this go by, because with that sale price of $159.98, if we gave you all the things, if you tried to shop for these separately, you would spend over $239. You could just look at that graphic there. Let's go over colors again in case you're just joining us. So I have the Nordic blue in my hand, and I'm going to put this right down here. That's the most popular. Next to me is the rosewood, which is here. 300 remain. And then to the left over here is the black. I'm with Elizabeth Watts. 280 are remaining. And then if you go to QVC.com, we have the soft moss. We have 100 left of that, which I actually like that color. Okay, Elizabeth, what are we going to clean up next?
All right, let's work with the tools a little because they are really amazing tools.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites. This is our precision duster. You can see this nice long hose, and it has a little small tool on the end that has a dust brush that extends. So think about all the places where it's kind of difficult to clean, right? Like this. I mean, look at all these little detailed areas. This gets really dusty. And this is just a great way to be able to dust and bringing all that dirt and dust into the dust cup rather than, out into the air that I'm breathing. Those bristles will go in just like that. So that's one tool. Now we also have for your dusting pleasure, let's step right over here to the counter. I'm going all over the place, but I'm going to get in trouble later. But here's what this is all about. I'm pulling a TJ, I think. Going rogue. Notice how there's a little bit of dust right here, TJ. That's what this brush is for. It's so cool. I'll just do half. Oh, and look at my light. Look at my light really illuminating that. Okay? This is what we're talking about, right? Dust all around the house. How about a tool that'll pick it up and then bring it all right inside the dust cup, right? That's what that anti-allergen tool is for. And it's so easy and convenient. And then, of course, anytime you just need a powerful hand bag to pick up some stuff, your kitchen, wherever you are, how about taking care of your upholstery, right?
Yeah.
Here's that upholstery tool. This is great in the car. It's great for me. TJ, this is great all around the house because, I've got cats. So it's always a mess that needs to be cleaned up, whether it's the pet bed, the carpeted stairs, just where they like to sleep on the couch. You've got that tool right there that makes it so, so easy.
It is so easy. Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
So while we're reaching all these different messes around the house, how long is the cord? How much leeway do I have to start my cleaning?
25 feet.
Wow.
So, 25 feet of this powerful cord. And you know what? This brings up another point. Cordless vacuums are all the rage. And I don't blame you. I like the idea of cordless too. But for me, if I'm going to clean for a while, like clean the house, right? Clean the whole upstairs. I want something that's not going to run out of battery. I don't have to race to get the job done, right? This will never run out of battery because you have the powerful cord. It is 25 feet. And I just want to show everyone the compact storage too. Look at how nice that is. It hooks right down on itself. That's how you have your sitting there in front of you. Wow. This is your storage. I mean, coat closet, right? I mean, it's totally small, compact, easy to use, and you're going to love it for that because you're not going to, it's going to be all in one place.
It absolutely is. I love how light it is and how, this is something that you can move around. I'm just holding it just like this. And like you said, it's a stand-up, but you could plug it in. So it has all the power and all the benefits of, like you said, being in that outlet. You don't have to look at a clock when you're cleaning up. You can also watch the game, which is what I'm going to do, so I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to vacuum when the commercial's on, and I'm going to stop and I'm going to pause. And if it's a good play, I'm going to keep going. But I love all the things you could do. Yeah. So I'm going to do this right here on the floor here.
Okay.
Can we talk about how easily it turns?
Yeah, right. Swivel steering with the headlight down below. And what's nice too, you've got a carpet right there, TJ. So if you want to go to the carpet, all you have to do is dial it up to high speed right there at the trigger, and you can then have that deep cleaning for your carpet.
And I can do that too. Wow.
Nice.
And look, I learned for you here and then drag.
Good job. Good job. And I don't know if that carpet's really low power, but you're grooming your carpet. You can be proud of that. And then TJ, another thing that this has, and this brings us up, is no loss of suction. So I know you love the billiard ball demonstration. I think we better do that before we run out of time.
I think we have to. That's my favorite part. Okay.
We have to. And now you can see this is the one I've been using this whole time. So it's truly full of dirt and dust and debris. You can see how dusty and dirty this is, okay? Yeah. So now normally I would be emptying this out. It is easy to empty. But what we're going to do is with that full dust cup, I'm just going to put on this open tube. And this is using the suction alone. This is that famous shark suction that everyone talks about. Yeah. TJ, I've got a 3-pound handbag, about 3.5 pounds. And I think I'm picking up somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 pounds of billiard balls, okay? Look at that.
I'm always amazed. Every time you do it, I always think one of these is going to drop out. And they never do.
They never do.
They never do. But listen, it's the reason why Shark has been #1 for 4 years This is what they do. This is what they do. And I actually want to ask you, what do you do if you look at your vacuum and it doesn't